So, how is everyone doing? Are we all set? Give me lots of high fives in the group if we are set to find out to meet our dazzling tarot teacher in the house, Leena Desai. She's discovered she discovered her clairsenses very early in life, yeah, and she became a child prodigy by becoming a grandmaster in Reiki at the age of 15. She's now certified. She's a certified teacher now in access consciousness, Bach flower remedies, clinical hypnotherapy, and a whole bunch of other modalities. Leena, I think Leena, you would have crossed 20,000 readings in your tarot practice alone by now, I'm sure. The amazing bit about Leena is that she has her own unique style of reading and unique way of teaching it. Yeah, she's particularly known for guiding parents about issues related to their children, helping people who are in financial and and businesses. She's um, She's going to show us today how she uses tarot for guidance on all such things. Yeah. So from health to relationships to business to finances, how she uses tarot, and how she teaches you to use it as well. Yeah. You ready to meet Leena? Leena, big, warm welcome to you on the Mystic Lotus Masterclasses. How are you?
Thank you, Ruchira. Thank you so much. I'm fine. I hope you are also doing well.
All good, all good. So, Lena, I'm going to start straight off. I, w- I want to ask you, from your perspective, you've been practicing this for years. What is your what what is so beautiful about tarot for you?
It's beautiful about tarot that you don't have to ask so many people and confuse yourself. You ask the tarot and get your guidance and the prompt answers in your life. So you're sorted. Because any problem, we ask the 10 people and we receive the 20 points of view.
That's true.
So, and then we end of the day, we are confused, we are there and there. So, tarot will help us for even the small things, help us very nicely and clear answer. Yes or no. If yes, then you have the option. If no, you have the options.
That's true. That's true. That's true. And also beyond yes and no answers, right, Lena? What are the aspects of tarot that you particularly enjoy practicing?
I started tarot practicing with my friends, with their affairs and all. In general,
The detective version of tarot.
yeah, actually, practice doing that. So I used to enjoy that. And then they come up with their family issues and family problem. So every time I come up with a different answer with the tarot deck, so it's always surprised me. So it's always makes me to incline. अच्छा same problem है पर answer अलग आ रहे हैं ऐसे क्यों? So that makes me more enjoyable.
That's true. Because the interpretation changes every time, right?
Every time.
And the more you connect with the cards, the greater detail in which you get
Yes.
the guidance.
the the more you connect, the more it's become your part of your aura, you can say body, because once you see the card they are started talking to you. What I feel like that. So
Hmm.
that giving me information what I'm asking them. And everyone is even my students also facing the same problem. अरे हमको आवाज एटायरो बात करता है वहां से.
So that's a couple of people who are joining us from overseas. That's Lena's basically said that for a lot of her students for of tarot, the cards speak to them. Yeah, they're so connected to the cards that the cards are talking to them. Lena, tell me a little bit about the importance of framing questions rightly. You and I spoke a lot about this. Could you give us some examples and tell us a little bit about why framing the question is important?
See, in tarot, if you ask very clear cut questions, you'll get a clear answers. But if you ask vague questions, you will not get the proper guidance. So question is very important in the tarot. because tarot will tell you the truth, what you whether you like it or not. That is the main thing. So question of framing and go to the particular issue and find out the answer of that particular issue, will come to know by asking the proper questions only.
Could you give us an example, Lena? Like, for example, in most people come to you asking in relationship questions as well, right? There are a lot of relationship questions that come to you.
Yes.
Can you give me an example there?
See, in relationship, people are coming and, for example, I give you very funny. It's always funny in my life. My one of the friends, she came and said, "Arey yaar, tarot dekh. Just see the tarot." I said, "What do you want to see?" मैं शादी करूंगी या नहीं करूंगी.
Do you want to know
मेरा
whether she should marry or not?
she, then she said, "Ke okay, I have one person in my mind." I said, okay. Then I opened the tarot. I said, are you sure that you're one person in your mind? He said, yeah, abhi to ek hai. Then after, then I said, okay. Then she said, nahi, 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 I forget two more thing, three more thing, you know. And then she list off the people, and every person has a different quality. Now he says कि ये mix करके एक quality का बंदा इसमें से ढूंढ. So this has happened when people are not clear.
She was looking for all the qualities, but they were all split up between different people.
Yes, she is looking for the all quality, and she wants the all quality in one man.
How did you advise her? So in that sort of scenario, Lena, what should be the right question to ask?
So I just take, yeah, I just take a charge and I said, "Ki, shall I ask question on behalf of, if you allow me then?"
Okay.
And then I frame the question and I give them answer.
So what sort of
Because
question?
sometimes people not aware what sort of questions they have to ask.
Hmm. So in that situation, Lena, what would have been the right questions?
In that scenario, first you have to ask yourself, first you have to check whether are you willing to get married or not.
Hmm.
Sometimes we are willing to get married, but unconsciously we are not willing to get married. So that's why wherever you are getting into relationship, when the word marriage will come, you have lots of fear. So lots of people will quit out of the relationship. So we have to go to that in the core, why they have the fear, and then we have to sort out that issue once you come to the core.
How do you ask?
And if you are
How would you frame the question to find the solution, or to like you mentioned, to sort out the core issue? How do you ask that question? What would you be asking?
um, for example, for this marriage purpose, I asked whether she is ready or not.
Hmm.
After that, I get into that. Yes, she is ready. So what is
Hmm.
stopping her to about marriage? So that's it's come up like in this life, past life, or some parents' experience, or some other experience, or maybe she saw lots of movies and she wants to, be like a movie type of person in that her life. Yash Raj films. So I asked so many questions. So very interestingly, it come out that when she was in 8 years old, she saw a very bad abuse by her uncle to her aunt. So she locked herself that time that she don't want to get married.
Ah, okay. My goodness.
So
That's
we,
quite something to get to reveal just through cards. That's
yeah,
really.
and she was also not aware. But when it comes on the out of the card, so she was, oh my God, yes, this is thing has happened with my family, and I decided not to get married.
How incredible. That's really, really incredible to find out what the issue. Lena, give me a couple of other examples in terms of, finding guidance on, let's say, on relationships, on health, on money. How do you, what kind of guidance can you get from tarot cards?
I ask couple of questions. I will never stop with the one questions. Even though my clients they don't know what to ask, how to go move ahead, but I ask the question so much of question till the time that I'm not satisfied that they are going to get a proper answer or guidance or not. First
Hmm.
of all,
Hmm.
because sometimes they are not aware what to ask. They stuck in a one space. But I know there are so many areas so we can give the guidance. So being due to the experience over a period of time, I have so many questions. For example, one person called me about, they are my regular clients, so they ask me about stock market. कौन सा स्टॉक बेचना चाहिए नहीं चाहिए क्या होना चाहिए. सो इट्स वेरी नाइस एक्सपीरियंस व्हाट है. जब भी सेंसेक्स ऊपर था 50 प्लस के ऊपर था, 54 के प्लस, that time he sent me the scripts and I said this is not a right time to sell the scripts, you are not getting the price what you are looking for. My tarot told me that. After then he asked me when I have to sell this. When Sensex was down, and that is like 200 point down that day. So I said, you sell now, we'll get a price. Even though the Sensex goes down, but he got a very good price when the Sensex was not in high.
Awesome. My goodness, that's really fantastic. That's a
So
universe,
this,
that's the universe giving you a tip off.
yeah. So you don't have to go for the tip off with anyone. You can go script. You can see which script is making you money for you, which script is resonate to you.
Okay. Okay. That's incredible,
So
Lena. And you teach this in your workshop as well, how to use the tarot cards in
yes,
different
I'll teach in my workshop
situations.
because this is demanded by one of the student. He said, "I will join your tarot class only just I want to know that finance market only because he's into finance. He's doing stock exchange and
Hmm.
equities and derivatives and all. So he's
Trader.
interested in that."
That's fantastic. I'm going to raise a question that came from the audience, Lena. I think this was Bhavna. When you were talking about relationships and you were talking about that instance where this girl, she had witnessed something in the past and she had a subconscious block to marriage. Bhavna's asking, should one listen to the conscious mind or the unconscious?
See, hi Bhavna. It's very nice question. What you have to listen. Sometimes we are not aware what our conscious mind wants and what our subconscious mind wants. So we have to ask that thing to the tarot. What is right about this that I'm not aware of it? Is this I'm not ready to get married? Is this my subconscious mind is talking or my conscious mind is talking? After that, you have to go further and further with more questions. You will get the answer.
Fabulous. I hope that answered your question. Nina, tell me a little bit more about you have this amazing like truckload of experiences with tarot. Tell us what are the other ways in which tarot has given remarkable guidance, especially in the case of parents and children.
See, nowadays, what happened? Parents are too much behind the kids, whether they are studying. There are two kind of parents in our society nowadays. One kind of parents they don't bother only. पढ़ना है तो पढ़ते करना है तो कर. What do you want? I'll give you that, and they are busy with their work. Another kind of parents they are literally behind the child that you have to get 80 plus, you have to get a 90 plus, you have to do this, you have to do that. So they are literally behind the child. डंडा लेके पीछे चढ़ जाते हैं. You
Hmm.
have to do this class, that class, and then end of the day child will finding someone else. They're looking for someone else who really love them, who really respect them. So when we're doing tarot, there are so many incidents has come out when people are ignoring the child, which is very dangerous incidents. Which one has come out as a client to me. The parents are very high post, and they don't. They have only one daughter, and she was 18 years old, and she was staying home alone, and she started chatting with someone on FB or and then again on WhatsApp. And after a few days, she was not ready to come out from the room. And then someone told that you go and meet Leena, and then we'll find out some solution. We come out with a solution which is very scary for us. And my tarot is giving me that guidance only that she has some share her some pics which is totally not able, advisable to share, and some misuses happen with her, and she's in a, under mentally depression very badly.
Oh gosh.
Then I further investigate, and then of course we took a help of police and everything, and we investigate her data and all, and then we come out with that someone asked her to give her pic, which is nude, and we received that answer from the tarot.
My goodness. That's quite.
So this is the way people are, just tracing, but people, kids are fighting some other ways also.
Hmm. That's also can that means that you can also use it to find out if your children are safe or not, are they in trouble or not.
They are in
Um,
a good, there's circle or not. They are into addiction or not. Because we come to know through tarot also that people, the kids are on addiction, drugs, alcohol, so many things, which
and
they were hiding.
is it also possible to see what parents need to do? Like if I've come for my child to you, and I say, okay, I'm worried for her. Is would the tarot spread also tell me what is it that I need to do to resolve the situation, to help
Of
my
course,
child?
tarot will give you the proper guidance, what you have to do, how much time you have to spend with the child. Your child is stubborn or oversensitive, your moderate child. So it's give you the full information. It's give you the full core of your child. Where is his mental status? What is physical status? And
Hmm.
where he is lacking. So you can focus on those areas and where you are also lacking. Every
Ah.
time child is not every time he is not doing mistakes. Mistake is done by us also, no? Every time we cannot blame child. अगर बच्चा का परसेंटेज ठीक नहीं आया तो हम टीवी मोबाइल को देते हैं. We blame them,
Hmm.
but we never blame us.
It's hard to accept those things
And
for
tarot will
parents.
tell you those things also very clearly upfront your mouth if you're willing to receive those knowledge answers.
So I'm just going to come to this aspect of tarot, Lena. You obviously have to use different types of spreads to get these insights and guidance, right?
Yes.
Is there a difference? How do you choose? How do you know what spread to use?
This is everything is guided by my guidance with the tarot. So when the person will come with their own issues, I listen them very quietly, carefully, what they want to say. Then I make started making note. Then I ask my tarot, what you would like to give the information from which, and then I do my spreads, and they get exactly the answers.
That's interesting. Tell us a little bit more about the kind of spreads that are there and what kind of information you've been able to, or what kind of insight and guidance you've been able to get from them. What are the different types of
I'll
spreads
give
we
you
should?
my one spread, which relationship spread.
Mhm.
Relationship could be with anything, anyone. Okay. So I draw the cards that what core of the person A and what the core of the person B.
Okay.
Then I draw the cards what they were looking for. Then I
Ah,
ask the card what they were thinking for each other.
how they
And
feel
then I
about each other.
ask the card, yeah. And then I ask the card for the solution.
So that is something that you do, Lena, in terms of first asking the cards what spread I should use. That's where it starts, and then you look at. That's
Yes.
that's really interesting. Tell us a little bit more about the art of tarot.
See, what happened now? Everything is not work for everyone
Mm-hmm.
because every person is unique. Even though the kids, their siblings or maybe took a birth together, or so they all have the different destiny. So you have to ask the different questions, different spirit, and different person for the different things.
Okay. Okay. I have a question from the audience. Lena, Bharti is asking, do readings change between different decks and different spreads? Will the reading completely change?
No. If you ask the same question, reading will never change.
Ah, okay. And I want to point this out. We saw this live happen, this actually happening this week with Leena, where she was doing a bunch
Yeah.
of readings for our group, and the reading did not change. She did it at different times of the day. She changed her place as well. She went to a friend's place, thinking that the change of place will maybe yield a different reading. It didn't. We got the same reading consistently.
It will
So
not change. You have the experience of that.
I'm a witness to that. Okay. Mamta is asking. This is so interesting, about which deck to use. I think Mamta's asking what are the decks that you use usually.
I generally use Rider Waite because the pictures are very nice, beautiful, and I feel like to connect it.
Okay. Parthy is also asking, does the style of shuffling the cards does that matter?
No, not exactly. I shuffle the way I shuffle the regular cat
Ah, okay.
cards deck.
All right. I have another question. This one's from Archie. She said that does asking about the tarot, about any problem one is personally facing, impact the answer. So I think they mean that if I asked a question about myself versus I'm asking a question about somebody else, does the would it be very different? So, for example, if I asked about me, and my mother asked you about me, will the reading
No,
change
no, no.
depending on who
Reading
is
will not
asking the
change.
question? Okay,
No.
okay. I hope, Archie, I hope I got that question right. Yeah, let me know if I misunderstood it.
Only if
All
you
right.
go to the different tarot reader, maybe their style of explanation is different, but the answer will come same. In fact, my one of the client, he is having a habit. He is having one
Hmm.
pandit ji who see the kundli and all. So he always cross verify with everything to me and him, and he always says,
Hmm.
"अरे वो जो बोलती है आपका वही निकलता है." So he always do that cross verifying with the patrika with tarot. So that is also
Oh,
comes the
okay.
same answer.
Okay. Okay. In fact, Neil, somebody else was asking, are the readings, Jagdish was asking, are the readings reliable? To what extent? Jagdish, I think that should have answered your question. um, I want to ask Leena that could you take us through, because we've got people in our audience who have dabbled a little bit with tarot or have had readings, but there are also a lot of people who have never experienced tarot themselves. Could you tell us very briefly what tarot is all about and what happens in a tarot reading?
Tarot is invented, I think, before Christ. It started, as per the my knowledge, whatever I study and depthly about the tarot, it started before Christ, and I think in come in Greek, and then it goes to the Kabbalahs and Egyptian and everywhere it's come around. And in 15th century, again they come out with the tarot. And then they started with the tarot deck and everything. And they were there in 15th century, they were using tarot deck as a playing cards. But during those times, they started
Ah,
getting the answers from the tarot. And which is very mystically, tarot is also known as the mystic because you get the answer. It is connected with the five elements in the universe. So that five elements will give you the proper answer. Maybe sometimes here and there, because no one is God. Even God also don't have a proper answer. So I can say 90% tarot is banging, 10% I give grace to God. And the action what you take after the guidance also, that is also makes a lot importance. Because I give you the guidance, okay fine, you go with that person with the relationship, and he said nahi yaar mujhe jana hi nahi hai, so that's your choice, it's not my choice. Or if you want to take a divorce or not, if I tarot will say okay fine, it's good that you will take a divorce, it's good for you, But if you still want to in
Hmm.
that relationship, it is your choice. It's not a tarot issue.
So there's a little bit of play of will as well. It's not fatalistic.
Yes. So after receiving the guidance, it's everything is up to you whether you want to accept it or not.
Hmm. Okay. Lena, take us through a little bit through the most important aspects of tarot that you teach in your workshop. What are the sections that are really, really important, and um, why they're important to learn?
I believe when I learned tarot and after my friends learned tarot, I believe I started with the come out with the story,
Okay.
small story. I have the all the deck for entire deck. I have a small story to explain the students. So
Mm-hmm.
what happened when someone tell you the story, it will keep with you forever. When your mom says story or when you read some story, you like it and then you
That's
apply it. So you don't require the books. So I teaches in a such a way. And if I always tell my student, if you want to pen down, you pen down. It's a two reason. If you write something, it will directly go to your subconscious mind. And you remember whatever
hmm,
you write. If I give you a typing script,
that's
it
true.
will not you will not remember that. Then again you have to go through. And then I said, अभी tarot connect नहीं हो रहा है, मुझे देखना पड़ेगा. So it's not like that. You don't have to go through it because one person is rely on your reading, and at that time you're referring book, if you're referring someone else guidance, if whatever they written according to their interpretations, okay, whatever of their understanding, so it could
Hmm.
be there is a chances to mislead the person. So I don't want to take a single penny of chance with my any of the student that they will give you any wrong interpretation.
Hmm.
So I make a simple stories, and during the tarot, I also unique. Every card has a different meditations. It's not a regular
Wow.
meditations I'm giving, but it's a different meditation which is guided by always. Whenever I do workshop, every time meditations change. So whatever
Ah,
guidance
okay.
I'm getting from that card, that moment, that type of meditation I'm teaching, and then I create the connection between the card and the student. So it's like in Hindi we say na do jisme ek jaan type.
The two souls coming together.
Yes, two souls
That
coming together. So
um
that will help you to give you a proper confidence when you do the meditations. When you connect with the card, it'll give you the confidence. Okay, fine. Whatever I'm going to give you, it's going to write. And then there is a two thing. One is ego, one is alter ego, and one is your mind is talking. But you have to connect from the source and get the answer from the source to solve that answer question.
Lena, tell me, simplify that for me to understand what is, you mentioned there's the ego, there's the alter ego.
Okay, one I'm having a one. Every person is ego. Even animals also having a ego. Okay, so when we do reading, so our ego says, okay, this is going to be happen. It's a big loud noise. Okay,
Okay.
then your brain will start acting like that. Okay, it's coming like that. Whether I'm giving the answer, no, you have to calm down yourself, relax, and there is one soft, small voice will come, and that is the exact, accurate answer.
Ah, okay. All right. And you
And
have
that
you
answer will
train
come from the source.
and you train your students to listen to
That
that
way,
and tune into that voice.
that voice.
Okay. How would you know the difference though? I can't even think about how
We
you
will come to no difference.
and that difference you train
While
yourself
doing
through
practice, you will
meditations.
definitely come to know because this is a deck, entire deck was there. And you are more doing, you are doing each and every card practice.
Okay.
So by end of the course, you will come to know, okay, okay, fine. This is my alter ego, this is my voice. Everyone has a different way of voice.
Okay. I'm going to ask a question here. Lena, Dipanita had asked this, in fact, and I think it's related. Would different tarot readers have completely? different answers to the same question?
Till the date, I am not aware of it. Okay, what questions they are asking and how they are framing.
Okay.
If you go with your own frame of the questions,
Hmm.
you will get the same answer from the everyone.
Okay. 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 Dipanat, I hope that answered your question. Bharti's
And
asking,
the question has to be very clear and prompt. Whether I am going to have this person in my life, yes or no.
hmm.
Is good for me. Small question and clear question.
Okay. Okay. Um, Apeksha's asking, can we ask questions? Yeah, you of course, Apeksha, you can ask questions. um, Whatever you want to know about tarot, do go ahead and ask in the group. Bharti's asking, Leena, is clairvoyance does clairvoyance help in reading? And what?
Definitely
And I
help.
want to add another question there of my own. What if I'm not clairvoyant? Does that mean that I can't read the cards?
No, no. Every person is a unique. Okay. By birth, we have all the capacities and capability,
Hmm.
but we are never acknowledging that side. Okay. So it's not like that. Of course, clairvoyant is getting more clear and they are, attuned faster with the thing. But each and every person having a one unique ability where we shut down that. So while during this tarot classes, it will open up automatically. So it will give you the same answer what
Hmm.
clairvoyant is giving.
Okay. All right.
So end result is the same.
Okay. In fact, so Bharti had also asked about how much of tarot is interpretation and how much of it is about intuition and extrasensory intuition.
Both are equally working for me.
Okay. Okay.
Both are equally giving because tarot is a medium. You are also medium. They are attuning with your energy. They are attuning with your card. So you're getting answer through your card, which is coming from the universe.
Okay. And of course, in the course of the workshop, you get familiar and you raise your intuition levels as well, right?
Of course, it will raise your intuitions level, your physical level. Very, I found recently, my all student when they join my class, they have that lots of weight. And
Okay.
after my class, after 2 3 years, when I saw him, they become all slim and trim.
So there's a weight loss aspect
Weight
to
loss
learning
aspect because
tarot.
lots of emotional baggages they release during the classes.
Ah, okay.
Because this meditation is only not to knowing the card, but that card is having some meaning and in your personal life also.
So
So
even if
when we
I'm
are doing
reading,
that releasing, so it will release your issues also.
okay, okay. So does that mean, Lena, that if I've learned tarot from you and I do the spread and I'm doing the spread for somebody else, does it mean that I am also getting healed in the process, or I'm releasing certain, let's say, negative emotional baggage in
Yeah,
the
of course. When you are doing some reading for others, sometimes it will, something clicks for you also after you finish your tarot or when you're doing the tarot. So
hmm.
you note down and then you work on that. So it
Ah,
happens so many times. It happens.
okay, okay. That's interesting. Um, Mamta's asking how to help them frame questions better. Mamta, that's exactly what Lena teaches in the workshop, how to frame your questions better. She covers that extensively in her workshop, actually. Um, Dipanita is asking, I asked same question, same framing, but I got different answers. I think Dipanita has been consulting some tarot readers, and she says that she asked the same question, framed it in the same way, but she got different answers. Does that really
So
happen?
Dipali, I'm not aware of it, but you have to ask your question first of all. What you are willing to receive? Are you willing to receive a truth, or you want to listen what you want to listen?
Okay. All right. I hope that helped. Um, we had somebody in our group, Nita, Nina, her name is Nita. She actually had lost something and she wanted to find it, and she wants to know whether tarot is a good way to find lost items. Is good,
Yeah, it will have.
yeah. It'll tell you. So,
It
what all
will
can
have.
you find out if you're looking at for lost items from a spread? What all can you find out? Can you find out where it's been lost?
You can find out where exactly the thing is there. You lost in your house, you lost somewhere else, in your society, in your car, where exactly you've been. So you can ask those questions, and if it comes from your house, then how many rooms you have, which room you have, which toilet, bathroom joining to. You have to go through that, and you have to go through deep, 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 and you'll get the answer where exactly the thing is lying.
Wow, that's fantastic. Um, I'm gonna raise
When
a couple more
I
questions
recently
before we.
lost my ring, my tarot told me that your ring we will never going to get back, and it's still today I'll not get received my ring.
Oh
It is
gosh.
in my house only, but I'm not going to get.
So your spread revealed that it's there in the house, but
But you will not get that.
you're not going to get it. That's very that's very curious. Oh gosh, have you not turned the entire house upside down after that reading, Dina?
No.
So part of it is also to accept the reading. Is that
Yeah, I
something?
always accept my readings, and I go through as per my readings only.
Okay, all right. Um, Rajiv is asking, can I find my angel? I think he means guardian angel through tarot cards. Can you use tarot?
Angels are different than the tarot. That you have to go through the angel workshop only.
Okay, okay. Um, Mamta says that's a very impressive weight loss method. um, Bharti is asking, does the reader's energy um, mix with the client's energy? Does that happen?
Yeah,
Does that influence the
that's what
reading?
I'm teaching in my. There is a one of the thing in my workshop
Hmm.
that how can you are not tapping, you are not getting to the readers, the client's energy. First of all,
Hmm.
you are separate from them. Your deck is separate from them. Once you get into their energy, your answer will never come correct. If you're separate, then you will get a proper answer,
Okay,
because I'm receiving all the answer from the source, not from the client's energy. Because clients come to you when they are into big chaos,
that's true.
so they don't have a very high vibrant energy.
Hmm.
So you have to make. I teach that also into workshop, how to keep a distance, a difference, your energy, how to shield your energy, your deck energy, and get the answer. I also teach after doing every tarot how to cleanse yourself,
Oh, okay.
because cleansing is must.
And do you have to do that like on a daily basis or only after, or do you have to do it after every
No, I
read?
do it with every reading.
Okay, okay. And
Suppose
is
you
that
are
like
there, if
a
I done for
complicated
you, if
process?
I done for Rajiv ji, if I done for anyone else, if I have a back-to-back clients, I always do give the half an hour's distance so I can cleanse everything, my deck, my aura, my matrix, everything.
Wow.
So it will not disturb there, or if any energy was inclined or in my space, I remove that.
Okay, okay. In fact, Bhavna's asking, is grounding and protection necessary while you're doing a reading?
Yes.
Okay,
After
okay.
doing reading, grounding is must. I'm not doing while doing a reading.
Ah,
Because if you ground everything, you will not get answer also, because your intuition, whatever the reply you get it, that is also get it grounded.
okay. Yeah, of course. All right. Angad is asking, how important is it to set the stage, um, and in what way do you do it if you want to start tarot card reading? How does one start, Lena? How does one start this?
Okay, I'm giving you, this is a very fantastic. When I done, started calling everyone, it's a free tarot reading for everyone, and I
Mhm.
started reading for everyone, and then they are getting the answer. Once I getting the answer, I call all my friends, their relatives, my relatives, everyone. You come, and because I want to do practice,
Yeah.
And the more you do practice, more you get answers right. More you are, connect with the tarot. So I started with that way, and out of them only the people are started paying me.
Ah,
So
fantastic.
my fees are not fixed by me. My fees are fixed by them. They started giving me 800 was my first tarot fees, and then they gave the second day, second one came and gave me 1,000 rupees. Then they gave someone give me 2,000. I started accepting what they are giving,
Hmm.
and then I fixed my fees and all.
How beautiful. That's a really nice way to get started as well. Wonderful. Preeti's asking, does combination of tarot and oracle card reading give a better and clearer reading if you combine
Yes,
tarot
of
and oracle
course.
cards?
If you do tarot and oracle cards, you do the combinations of cards, you'll
Hmm.
get a clear. It's not like a better or something, but it will give you a nice answer. But you are going to get same answer with the tarot also if you are using only tarot deck.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. A couple of questions have come back on that topic, Leena, where we were discussing finding lost items. Pooja's asking, what if I've lost something a year ago? Would I be able to get some insight? And I presume she wants to find out whether she'll be able to get it back.
Yeah, we have to search. We can ask tarot
Okay. All
how
right.
many years, where exactly, but you have to ask very. Then you cannot say in between. Oh, I think घर पे था या बाहर था. You have to be very clear when you answer that.
All right. All right. Mamta's asking, do you invoke Master Thoth every time you spread the deck?
What?
I'm not sure. I've never come
I
across
invoke what?
Master Toth, Toth. I'm not sure.
No,
That's
I am
okay.
not aware of it. What
All
she's
right.
asking.
Okay. And Neil is asking, does tarot give specific answers or general guidance? I think we did answer that, Neil, earlier, that you will get very specific. Like in the case of a lost item, you can find out exactly which room, which part of the room the object is, the item is in, right? You know.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, yes.
Okay, a whole bunch of questions coming up in Telegram. Um, I'm going to. Okay, Devangna is asking how do you do grounding? So these, Lena, what sort of grounding exercise do you use?
I teach a couple of grounding exercises because different people also resonate different groundings.
Hmm.
So that I'll teach in my class. You join my class, I'll teach you grounding.
All right. Okay. Take us through, Lena, the different, each of the sections of your course. Take us through just telling us that. What are the main things that you teach in your tarot workshop?
I teach how to protect yourself and your card,
Mm-hmm.
cleansing. I started always my workshop with the cleansing and settle all the your auras. This must because you are aligned, your all entire aura. So you are
Hmm.
more open to reception.
Okay.
So open all your aura, entire aura during my class. Once my class will finish, I'll close down that aura. And each and every has the different protections.
Mm-hmm.
I teach how to meditation on each and every deck. What I speak to you earlier also.
Okay.
So it for that every deck has a different story also. So when you go through those stories, when you open the cards, you don't require book. I think that's what professional wants, right? When someone comes and said, "Okay, wait, I'll check the book," it's not an answer. So professional needs the answer from the directly. So I teach that way that you will never ever going to use your own notes also whatever you written. Till today, I have that experience.
Fantastic.
During the class, I also give a live reading. I already written has done by me, and then I check whether you are right or wrong, where you are lacking from, how to frame the question, where you are not right the question, you are not framed properly. So I teach and I correct that also.
Mm-hmm.
I whatever the question will come, you have to pen down and let me know. I'll give each and every answer. After the class also complete, if you finish the tarot reading from me and if you come back and said I'm not able to interpret, I always tell come back and sit with me where you are wrong, we'll find out.
Okay. Fabulous.
So I do that also.
So
So
I'm going.
after doing all this,
Yeah. Sorry. Go
yeah,
on,
yeah.
Leena.
No, no, it's okay.
No. 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 No.
So all the meditation and everything I told you, plus I teach some dowsing also on that. That whether sometimes it happens that card will not give you the answers. So you will get the answer from the dowsing. I teach the dowsing also.
what is dowsing all about, Leena?
It's in pendulum.
Mm-hmm.
So that pendulum will give you the answer sometimes. Whatever the question asked by the person and where you are wrong, they will teach you where you are wrong. What wrong question, what you are not properly framed. So then they will come to know through dowsing.
Ah.
So I teach basic dowsing during my course. So that will help you out to give you the proper
Okay.
answer and guidance.
What can you tell us a little bit about what happens in when you're dowsing? How do you find guidance on in that?
We energize and also we do some process on the dowsing. And I teach that my student. I prepared one student in a such a way that if yesterday, maybe after the class, he or she wants to do a webinar, they can through the webinar. They can start their own classes.
That's
So they are not have to depend. They have to. They will teach. And there's lots of student my teaching also.
yeah. In fact, I do have one of your students. I'm going to quickly check in. Can we unmute Pooja? I think I'm just going to check. Pooja, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, I have unmuted myself. Hi,
Hi,
Ruchira.
Pooja.
Hi,
Hello, Veena
Pooja.
ma'am. How are you?
Fine. How are you?
Yeah, fine. Thank you
You've
for teaching me tarot card.
you've
On
you've learned tarot from Lena,
yeah,
right?
from Leena ma'am. Yeah, and she is a wonderful teacher. And I was not knowing how to frame the question. I was in what we have to ask and how to do reading and all that. And she was so wonderful. She has teaches each and everything how to do, and she has mentioned कि आप कैसे कर सकते हो कोई भी रीडिंग वगैरह और उनका इतना अच्छा स्टोरी वे था कि वो हमको दिमाग में याद रहता है कि हाँ हमें क्या करना चाहिए क्या नहीं करना चाहिए करके और मैं रीडिंग्स लेती हूँ मेरे क्लाइंट्स के लिए और उनको भी बहुत अच्छा लगता है आंसर्स बराबर बताते हैं टैरो और वो
Mhm.
किसी और के पास चेक इन करते हैं तो भी उनको वही सेम आंसर मिलता है जो हमने बताया रहता है तो मैम बहुत वंडरफुल है और मैं चाहूंगी कि आप लोग भी सब सीखे उनसे
Thank thank you for sharing that, Pooja. पूजा ये बताइए आप टैरो प्रैक्टिस करती हैं?
हाँ मैं प्रैक्टिस करती हूँ अपने खुद के लिए भी करती हूँ और मैं रेकी मास्टर हूँ तो मेरे जो क्लाइंट्स हैं उनके लिए मैं पर्सनल रीडिंग्स वगैरह करती हूँ
फैबुलस। um, आपने जब टैरो सीखा लीना जी से, आपको तभी कॉन्फिडेंस आ गया था प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए?
देखो मैंने और एक जन से सीखा था पर मुझे इतना कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं था पर जब मैंने मैम के साथ में करना स्टार्ट किया तो मुझे कॉन्फिडेंस आने लगा कि हाँ मैं भी रीड कर सकती हूँ मैं क्वेश्चन फ्रेम कर सकती हूँ और इजीली लोगों को आंसर भी दे सकती हूँ करके
दैट्स फैबुलस।
क्योंकि उनका बहुत अच्छा वे है और वो ऐसे नहीं है कि आपने क्लास ले लिया तो बस उनका वहां तक ही जर्नी है हमारे साथ में अगर हमें कुछ प्रॉब्लम होता है तो वो गाइड भी करते हैं बाद में कि आपका यहाँ पे गलत हो रहा है आप इसको इम्प्रूव कीजिए आपका ये मिस्टेक्स है तो आप इसको ये कर सकते हो करके और वो हमेशा मौजूद रहते हैं गाइडेंस देने के लिए
फैबुलस।
और ज्यादा
फैबुलस।
करके जरूरत नहीं पड़ता है क्योंकि उन्होंने इतने अच्छे से समझाया रहता है कि हम खुद का अपना खुद का क्लास भी है और मैं भी शायद 2-3 महीने के बाद मैं मेरे क्लासेस लेना स्टार्ट कर दूंगी
Fantastic. That's brilliant. I'm just going to translate that. आज हमारे पास हमारे यहाँ बहुत लोग हैं जो बाहर से भी join किया है call. So I'm just going to quickly translate for everyone who's joining in from overseas.
Okay.
Pooja had learned tarot from somebody else before, but she hadn't been very confident about using it and knowing whether she can frame the questions right, whether she can get guidance or not. But then she came to Leena and she did her the workshop with Leena, and she was able to like make cross that gap from being not confident to being completely confident, and now teaching tarot herself as well. Thank you so much, Pooja. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am, for inviting me. Yeah. Bye.
Hi, Pooja. How are
Hello,
you?
hello, hello. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I love your tattoo.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Pooja, tell us a little bit about how you've used tarot after having learned it from Leena. How did tarot help you?
Yeah, so first of all, tarot, I joined tarot because I wanted to learn tarot from long ago. And then I just flipped off the idea. And then in 2014, when I was having some, conflicts in my personal life, I sorted out answers and I used to ask the God or the universe, whatever we say, like what is there in my life and what will my life be like. So the instant I was just asking, I thought that I wanted to learn tarot, and tarot gives answers. I knew that, and instantly I took the number of Judge Dial. This all happened in 5 minutes, and I got Leena's number, and I contacted Leena, and she is just nearby my house. And I just took an appointment and I told her, how do you teach? And I started. And the second day only, I started. And I went to her place, and we started learning tarot, but it was like more than tarot with her, because the phase that I was going through, the conflicts that I was going through, the clarity of my life, and everything else was really sorted out when I started learning tarot from her. And every question that I had for my life, every meditation that I did, and every guidance that I got from tarot, I applied.
Hmm.
Yeah. So just 1 second. What? Yes. Yeah. So just yeah. So every guidance that I got up, I applied, and it was a wonderful journey. And apart from tarot, means not only through tarot, but other than Leena teaches more than tarot. That I always tell her, because she has done so many modalities herself, and she tries to put every modality as she knows, and she tries to explain tarot cards to that. So I have become a pro at it. And whatever that I have gained from tarot are two things.
Mhm.
Like, I got out of my conflicts of my personal life. I got clarity. I stood up for myself and I empowered myself. Second, I got financially independent. I have started earning through tarot, because that was the first thing that I ever learned in my life after my marriage. And I wanted to learn. And, like Leena, how she did, I started doing readings first for the family, then for the friends, and then free stuff. And then when people came and they told, like, from whom did you learn? I used to tell that I learned from her. And you have learned very well, and your predictions are also, right. So I said, yeah. So that my journey began. And whatever the day before, 3 days back, I was talking to Leena, and I just told Leena that because of you, because of a mentor like you, that I have come up, I have empowered myself, and now I'm on the journey of empowering other women, because women only come to me. I don't know what is it. Women come to me. So I'm empowering through tarot. And
How wonderful.
basically, and I have learned 2, 3 more things from Leena, but tarot is the core that I can vouch for. So
Fantastic.
I started learning, I started doing readings. Now I've started teaching also.
Fabulous. How wonderful.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful journey as well, Pooja, because going from gaining a new skill, and then also using that in your life to get out of certain issues that were bothering you, to then turning that skill into a source of income as well, and a source to use to empower others. That's a beautiful journey. How fabulous!
Thank you
Congratulations.
so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Pooja. Thank you for sharing
Thank
that with
you.
us.
Welcome. Welcome.
A whole bunch of people, Leena, who are and Pooja, who are saying this is so awesome and so fantastic. Leena, before we do the first exercise, I do want to share your workshop highlights and details today. So I'm going to share my screen, and so that people can see what you're offering today on your workshop. Just one second. I'm going to just bring it up, because this is so beautiful. It's so wonderful to think that you can learn this to not only address your own life's issues, but also to turn it into a into a profession, and share and empower others as well. Okay, I'm just going to. All right, Leena, would you take everybody through the workshop details?
uh, Free revision for entire course. As you just now listen to all from my students, I always give the revision if they are stuck. But this portion will never come in my life that people wants to come for revision, because they understand, I make them understand, and they connected with the card so nicely. I give the 6 months WhatsApp support. For group A, it's totally free, and for group B, it's paid.
Yeah.
Super saving. Mystic Lotus is having their own sites. You can where you enroll self. This cost is 13,000, but they will give you in a better price, which is 5,000 for my student only. The practice calls of 1 hour each. Yes, I give the practice calls. I give them lots of practice calls to all my students, so they are quite confident and they do a proper reading for everyone.
Fabulous. I'm just going to share the details of the course. Lena, take everyone through.
Pack- Package A, tarot workshop with bonus 30 hours. Successfully read for self and others. Self is first important, then others. But self and others, right now, just now, puja speak that. Both the puja. Increase the awareness, intuition, self protection, traditional meaning of the card, interpretations of the card, inductions of the tarot card, cleaning connections, energize the deck, how to frame the questions, different spread, tarot meditation, and during that meditation your aura is also getting cleansed. Before started all this stuff, I am starting with the cleansing of aura. This is total usual price is 83 110 US dollars 1302. The three practice calls which is I'm going free for this bonus is 9,000, which is USD 141. Free revisions for entire course worth rupees 25,555. That was my actual course price. 6 months WhatsApp support, 15,000 rupees, USD 235, and get listed with the Mystic Launch platform for only rupees 5,000 or 79 US dollar. That is 13,000 you are getting in 5,000, and USD 204 you are getting in 79,000. Sorry, $79. Sorry.
And you have a special offer today on this. Let me just take.
Okay. So I, because Mystic Lotus is giving me the platform, so I'm giving a special outstanding offer. That is 11,111, and that is also price is fixed by my universe. I'm not fixed by tarot. This is fixed by universe. So many, I feel like that so many people like my students, they have to empower themselves and others. So this is the best price which I'm offering. That is only 175 US dollar for only for 24 hours only. So I'm giving you 87% off.
That's an awesome offer. Leena, I'm going to just share both packages. I do want to highlight to everybody that when you're taking this workshop, the deck is not included. You have to get your own deck, right, Leena?
Yes, you have to get your own deck, and you will get it very easily on Amazon, and Amazon Prime will deliver you within 2 days.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay. I'm going to share the second option that everyone can have. Lena, would you take everybody through this? That's a really, really awesome offer.
Yeah, in that package B, there is no bonuses.
Okay.
Only your entire tarot card workshop. You are not getting any bonuses. It's this bonus is without bonuses.
The,
Rupees
10,000.
10,111 is a special price.
All right.
So you make a choice. You want with bonus or without bonus. It's up to you.
So the bonuses were, I'm going to take it back. The bonuses in the first workshop was the 3 practice calls of 1 hour each. You could also have the full revision of the entire course. Again, you get 6 months WhatsApp support, and of course, you get listed on Mystic Lotus at just 5,000 rupees, just $79 instead of 13,000 rupees and $204. So, workshop A with all the bonuses is 11,111 rupees. That's $175 with all those bonuses. The without bonus, the package is 10,111. I think this is a no-brainer. I would just go with package A, Lena. For
Yeah,
1,000 rupees or for a few dollars to not miss out on those bonuses, that's a no-brainer.
exactly.
I don't need to consult any tarot card to figure out whether I should take it or not.
Definitely, because you are getting lots of bonuses.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
God, if you
yeah.
come, if you call me without Mystic Lotus, I will charge you 25,555 rupees.
But that's an
So
incredible
you are getting
value that you're
exclusive.
that's an incredible value that you're offering in package A, because all those things of the 6 month support is so I'm sure everyone would like to be handheld a little bit right after they've learned tarot, because very often people don't offer that support when they're teaching tarot, and a lot of times people just give it up because they've not been guided a little bit after learning.
No,
So
no. I always believe if you teach proper, see, end of the day, I am also become a mediator. So my role is destined by the universe. So I have to give that proper thing what universe has given. Because we are giving the guidance for someone's destiny, someone's choices, someone's life, including your life. You are depend on that. So I always believe that.
it's true. You also have you're also offering personal sessions today, Lena. So I'm going to share that slide as well for everyone. So in case anyone wants a personal session with Lena, Lena, it's 1 hour with unlimited questions, and your usual price is
But
3,000.
for your own self,
Okay. All right.
not for entire friend circles and family, yourself.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to check in with the team because I don't know whether it's my connection. Can everyone hear me and Lena fine? I'm just going to quickly check in the groups if our voice is clear and our video is clear, because I'm getting a little bit of lag on my side. Okay. I think it should be. Yeah, it's fine for everyone. All right. So I'm just going to recap for everybody before we get into the exercise. Personal session, of course, if you want to consult Alina for something that you want to address right now, It's at 2,500 rupees, 1 hour with Leena. And that's translates to $40. The usual price on this is 3,000 rupees, and that's $47. Yeah, and we're going to see the two options you have. You can do option B, which is the entire tarot workshop without the bonuses. So that means no practice calls, no WhatsApp support, no listing on business Mystic Lotus. um, and that's at 10,111 rupees only. The usual price for this is 25,555. That's 401 US dollars. Right now, it's just rupees 10,111, and that's 159 US dollars. So that's a 60% off for these 24 hours. Leena's going to be around on the Telegram group. So if you have further questions about the workshop, whether it's right for you, whether you can apply it in certain areas of your life that you want to particularly apply tarot, you can post those questions on the Telegram group, and she'll be around to answer them today. Yeah, package. All of the hours you have two options. Now you do as well. With all the bonuses, comes to 83,110. That's 1,302 US dollars. Right now, you have this beautiful, beautiful offer from Leena that you can do all of this, get all the bonuses as well for just 11,111 rupees. That's $175. All right. That means you're going to come out of this course fully confident, and all you need to practice, just as Pooja has shared with us. Okay, to just let me just share and go through who wants to try this out. You're going to think about the first exercise is you're going to think about a person, and Leena is going to tell you using tarot. She's going to show you how you can use tarot to find out who the person is thinking about and what their personality is like. All right.
Okay, I'm so sorry because of internet connection.
No problem, Leena. Good to have you back. All right, let's quickly get to Lajja. Leena, I asked Lajja to think about a person. Do you need
Okay, fine.
her to come on video, Lajja? I can see you. Can you just
Yes,
unmute
please. I
yourself?
see Lajja. Okay. This is Lajja Sadara Sanga. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Lajja, I'm going to ask you to unmute yourself. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Perfect. I can see you too.
Okay.
Okay. Now start, Lajja. You're thinking about someone.
Yes.
Lajja, you're thinking about the one person. He is not mixed with everyone. उनका बेसिक नेचर है थोड़ा शांत रहना और हर एक बात को बहुत सीरियसली अपने आप को सोचते हैं समझते हैं और
Lajja,
हर एक बात के वो दो पहलू सोचते हैं Are you able to hear me?
Hello. Yeah, I didn't get you. Sorry.
Leena,
Lajja, are you able to hear my voice?
Yeah, tell me.
The person what you're thinking about, he is very introvert.
Hmm.
He is always कोई भी बात होती है वो बहुत गहराई में जाके सोच के ही कोई डिसीजन लेते हैं
Huh.
and whatever that he always seen his past and he compare his experience and he take a decision accordingly that way.
Huh.
Is that true?
Yes.
Thank you.
That's fantastic. Is there anything particular that you want to know about this person, Raja?
No, not really. I mean, I want to know whether I'll be having a good relationship with her.
Lena, is that
Yes,
possible to say?
Laja, you can have a good relationship with her, but something that you have to live and you have to accept it, what you are not accepting.
Okay. Our relationships have been improved now since 2, 3 months. So I
But
hope it will
still, there are
continue.
so many things. Always relationship is give and take. So
Yeah.
consider that.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Lacha. That's quite awesome, Lena, that you could just,
Leena,
you were in the same room as Lacha and you could figure that out using cards. That is really, really, it's like having a little secret superpower.
So that you will learn from my workshop.
yeah. I had a question.
Tell me.
I mean, am I destined to become a tarot reader? Can I
Of
get that
course,
answer? I mean, myself as an individual. Can I get that answer?
Lena, can we
Laja,
please?
you are not clear because whether you want to be a tarot card reader or not. First, you clear your frame of mind because you have lots of doubt about it. And I know that everyone has that when they start a journey, when they put a couple of amount in the thing, and if the thing is not working out, especially in this pandemic time. Okay, so value for money is everyone, but I may give you the surety and 100% guarantee that you will come out with all your fears and you will be a fantastic tarot reader. And one day will you come in another my next tarot webinar and you'll give the testimony that I'm a wonderful tarot card reader and I'm teaching also speakers.
How
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Leena ma'am. Thank you, Ruchira.
Oh, most welcome. Thank you, Lena. Thank you. Thank you, Laja.
Welcome.
Thanks. We're going to go to Nita. Nita, can you unmute yourself?
The person you are thinking about is very bubbling guy,
Is what?
very bubbling,
Yeah,
uh,
you could say that, yes.
very jolly kind of nature, instant thinking, doing things. You
Yes,
know,
yeah.
he's like a very young guy
Uh
and always looking for a different. By heart, I'm talking about and looking about always a different avenue, different opportunity. मजा आता है उनको जिंदगी जीने में.
yeah, you could say that, yes.
And he's very emotional person, very touchy.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Um any anything else you could say, or could I ask something?
Yeah, you can tell me, you can ask me.
Um because he's like very bubbly and kind of has a zest for life and all. Uh, can he be trusted? Because a lot of people who are they do a lot of this mazak masti and all, uh, they may not be the trusting kind. So can this person be trusted?
Are you trusting him?
uh, I do have doubts.
That's why. Just wait a
Okay.
minute because it's,
Yeah.
your doubts are showing in my tarot.
Ah, because there are times when he's very how do I say, um, very approachable, and other times very cut and dry. So you're always a little unsure. And the general experience that overall that I've had has not been, um there have been bad times, so all the more that I feel a little wary.
See, he is trustworthy, but you have to see your intuitions and your guidance also.
Acha, okay, all
You are
right.
thinking he is not trustworthy, but he is trustworthy. But you have to see all the aspects that what on what thing you would like to see the trust. Okay.
Okay. Yes, correct. Okay.
आपको ट्रस्ट करना है नहीं करना है, ये आपका चॉइस रहेगा. आपको आपके गाइडेंस को और आपको अपने इंट्यूशंस को सुनना चाहिए, जो आप कभी नहीं सुनते हो,
अच्छा. Okay.
हमेशा इग्नोर करते हो.
Okay.
और फिर
Um,
आप सोचते हो कि हाँ ये दिमाग में तो आया था मेरे.
yeah, because I find कि वो बहुत थोड़ा confusion रहता है. I've always been attracted to these kind of healings and this other kind of studies as such. And tarot में तो बहुत interest I've been, but I'm not sure whether I could really do it.
You
I've
can
in
do it.
fact, okay, because I have actually collected quite a few decks. It just happened by chance. And that's why I just wanted to know if it is something that I can get into.
Fantastic that you are connected with the tarot and you have a
Okay.
couple of decks. It's really good that you are
Okay.
already invited, that only that you would know that right path in a right way, in a right direction, how to move about.
Okay. Acha. Okay. Yeah, that's really nice. Thanks so much.
Thank you
Thank you,
so
Leena
much,
ma'am.
Leena.
Thank you, Ruchira.
Thank you, Neeta. So
Okay.
that's really cool, actually, Lena, that you can even find out what are the next steps that you should take using tarot. Sometimes we go through life really confused about options, what is open to us, what's not open to us, what will happen when we choose option A versus option B, and you're able to see all of that using tarot. I think that's brilliant.
I said that is the thing what I'm allowed to teach the people.
That's fabulous. Fabulous. All right. Should we take one person? Should we do the phone number one as well? That how you can tell somebody using tarot
But
from
the
just.
condition is that the phone number should be in that person name only,
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm going to request.
not on someone else number, especially geo number. I'm not doing, because geo number is always allotted to someone else and it comes to you.
Ah, all right. Okay. I'm going to ask Shilpa to pick two numbers and share with us here. You can, Shilpa, you can send it to me on WhatsApp. Mamta, can we have you on unmuted?
Hi, good evening.
Hi,
Thanks.
good evening, Mamta. All right. We're going to wait for Lena to tell us. And I already have the next number as well. Dharavi, do hang on. I've got your number.
This person is too much family oriented. He's
Yes.
always put family first, then him next. He loves his family, kids a lot. He loves to live his life fully, completely. He's always focused and he knows what he wants to do in his life, very clear. But he is having a little bit anger.
So true.
Was
So
that
very
bang
true.
on?
Bang on. Yes. Yes.
Fabulous.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Totally in receiving.
Thank you for receiving.
Thank you so much, Leena. That is wonderful. Thank you.
Oh my God. This person is taking too much of stress and tension. काजी दुबले क्यों दुनिया के पूरे दुनिया का टेंशन खुद के ऊपर. He's taking सबका टेंशन.
Dharavi, can we see you and can we unmute you? Yeah.
He's taking so much of stress, tension, worries about everything, each and everything. छोटी बात को भी वो बहुत seriously लेते हैं.
Thank you.
Is it true that you have taken on the whole world's stress on yourself?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
What should I do?
Go ahead and share if you saw anything else.
I'm always worried about my career. So what should I do?
Yeah, you took lots of stress in your life. You want to do so many things, but you are stopped here because of the stress and tension. You cannot focus on your things.
Yes. What will be the best remedy I should do?
Worries and tension, and start living your life.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much for
Thanks, Taravi. Thank you, Leena. My goodness, another super bang on. So this you teach this, Leena. You
Yeah,
teach.
this is I teach to my
You can
students
do this.
because
Your students can do this as well.
yes, my student can do this as well because I given them in a practice.
Okay. Awesome. That's really, really awesome. All right. We're going to, I think, close here today. If you have more questions about the workshop, if you have more questions about tarot in per se, you can put it on the Telegram group. This has been awesome, Leena. I can't believe that you're sitting there and you're not even physically in the room with these people. And in just a couple of minutes, you had such sharp, deep insights into who they are, what is dominating their life right now, and also what they can do about it. That is really, really awesome. Thank you so much, Leena, for sharing today your experiences with tarot, your insights, and also this fantastic offer on your workshop. So I want to request the team once more to just put on the Telegram group the links to the workshop options. You've got option A, which has all the bonuses, and you have option B, which doesn't have the bonuses, but it's there. You get to learn tarot, and you have option C, which is of course a personal session. Yeah, you can get in touch with Amrish if there's anything in terms of payment, etc., related questions. You can call, you can get in touch with Amrish. His numbers and his WhatsApp is also on the Telegram group. So you can go ahead and get in touch. And I'm going to just quickly check the Telegram group if there are any questions on the workshop that we can raise right now with Leena. There's nothing right now. All right. If you have more questions, and you're going to get today's call replay on email as well. So if you want to go through the call once more and understand how tarot works and how tarot can help you, you can watch the video and come. And if you still have questions, you can post it on the Telegram group. All right. We're going to close here. Thank you so much, Leena, and thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ruchira. Thank you.
It was a pleasure. Bye bye, everyone.